Have you ever had the situation of losing potential customers because you couldn't follow up with them? What has this cost you in your billing? How much money could he have made you lose, or how much money could he have made? If you had, were you ever able to successfully track your leads and convert them from potential customers into actual paying clients? If you face such a scenario,
Problem ever?
if you've had this pain,
You.
I'm going to teach in this video.
Consider a system that I propose.
Built to see
An innovative automated MR approach that
enables you to systematically track and convert your potential customers.
there will never be any more potential
Customer who arrives,
to your landing.
page come in.
At one, advertisement, for example, on social networks, that I reach out to your platform in some manner and that
You can't monitor them, they just blur and lose distinction.
and don't have more information about this individual in this case.
Video, I'll show you,
This one, flow which you continue to stay with until the end,
because I'm going to you.
explaining step by step methodically, and I'll give you a little one at the end. What a surprise, let's get to it. Does this flow exist? Well, the process is relatively straightforward, so I'm going to detail how I designed it.
Evidently.
It could always be adapted to your case because there are many products and many software and out, but I'm going to explain how. I've written in my have used software, standard, of course. You probably have other software, different. I'm going to show in this. Here's the video explaining how I assembled it. Firstly, the entry point. This is one of the primary methods. From a form, of course, it could be from another way. However, as I say in this case, I've made it very simple with a form. Suppose you had put, well, advertisements, for example, on Instagram and that your call to action. It was exactly that. These people, these leads, please fill out the form and when you are done. Did this data arrive? Well, you can process them, either you or your assistant or one person of yours team to take care of. To do this, work that, please perform a pre-qualification process. Or said with the correct term to your setter, okay, what? This information reaches your setter. For him to do the qualification of this lead, very good. In this case, the allow form, I've built using type for it. This is a standard tool that is commonly used. There are others. Tools for building forms, there are other ways. That man is he. What about these leads? Contact you, I could be by message, direct from Instagram. There are many manners, of course. Could it be via WhatsApp? However, I usually mention simple methods like using a phone or filling out a form. Once that the lead completes it, your contact information, you will see that it is very simple that really the lead, it would only take a few minutes or so to accomplish the task. In order to leave your data, do the following. Information is going to register automatically in ours, CRM. I have built the database in Notion, which is quite an intriguing piece of software to store information, share it, and for example, enhance our knowledge base. Team, and in this case also to set up since simple databases like, you can have another CRM. You can have HubSpot, you can have PDrive, you can have Playbo's active campaign strategy might work. Well, having a leaf is even, that is, naturally everyone is able to utilize software, different, but as I tell you in this case, I wanted to do it, very simple way. And I've written this little one, CRM in now Smoke's vicinity. Allow me to demonstrate the fields, and we are also going to see in the database how it is filled out, this automatically. That's why Additionally, I am sharing the current timestamp with you. Furthermore, the day is provided for your reference. It is going to be filled in automatically, or what I am not going to do. Nothing. There's no trick, no trap, no cardboard. Okay, let's continue. Alright, after the CRM is completed, okay, later on.
The next one is coming.
Step that it is automatically sending an email without any manual intervention. Of course, there would be other ways to notify, like by dedicated messaging apps like Telegram or WhatsApp. However, just sending a comprehensive email, since this lead has us provided your email, like you see down here in this field. Like I say, why don't we send him an email? Electronic automatically, that is the flow. Are you going to do it? Don't you? We logically are talking about that all this is automatic. From the flow, he's going to send a welcoming email to you, to this lead, so that he's going to feel welcomed so we won't have to. Send us this email, even if you send it at 2 a.m. while we are there. He will sleep soundly shortly after. Please register your information. Mr. the C. RM. Shall we command? Send this email directly and we will get back to you. We invite you to get in touch with us. In this instance, we will send it to you. A link to Calendly that, as you might know, well, it is software to be able to effortlessly schedule your meetings. Well, the person, will you go to Calendly? He will choose the hollow that suits you and consider his preferences. Calendly, it will definitely be the right choice. Take care. So, kindly send a reminder to this individual and to us. And, well, we can keep it on our calendar, which we, if not, will have to do. Absolutely. Nothing or Kai, wherever that is. As a final step before this person even considers scheduling the meeting with us. Stop, for example. Well, with us or with our appointment setter or yes, even someone else. The form. Let's work harder, let's say, and we do it. A pre-qualification even. With the closer. Directly lowers the point here. What are we going to do after we send this? Mail is. Send us a message. In this particular case, I have selected the Slack tool, which happens to be a professional application that sees widespread usage. What about me? Personally, I use, like me too, assistant to the team. Let us know, simply because we have a new lead or K, with which all these steps, will they be made? And I'm gonna ensure to maintain control at all given times that I possess. Possible lead, and I will be able then be aware, and I'm not gonna lose this one. This potential client seems promising. Let's get to it. As I mentioned earlier, we have the details right here. We need to gather more information regarding this. Fill in our form. As you can see, this initial and very simplified mask has a name, because how else would we identify it? To put it simply, Antonio is indeed Antonio. Sam himself. Could you please provide the phone number? For instance, a German one might be 167. Email. Well, let's go. You can reach Antonio at ownerantonioagmt.com. Name of the, in your opinion, is Gent Company valuable? Lately minute filling this out. All right. Now the individual needs to inform us. In what area do you need help? Since, in this case, I have posed as if I was then a coach. Then I could provide assistance in multiple areas, including personal business growth and development. Offering coaching or providing clarity and direction in my goals, which I would say, well, that is rather, well, life coaching opportunities available. La person is going to choose. Let's say it would be, for example, if you wish to expand your business, you require guidance from experts in the area of business. What about this? Important too. As I say here, of course, we could expand the form. But can we? Interested, generally. Well, it's essential to ascertain when the individual might be ready to collaborate with us, considering they may currently be unavailable. He probably is. Soon. Well, gradually lose interest over time. And consequently, this is a matter we are keen to know about their availability. What then? Let's assume that, well, it's very urgent. And would you like to start? We immediately dispatched it. And do you see what I mean? Does this really fill up in a matter of 1 minute, that is? Very, very fast I have. Took longer because I've been explaining it to you, but how do you see something that goes super, super fast? Good. Once we have transmitted this data, if we navigate to the CRM, what do you see here? How do you see we got here? Mister, this record, this is Antonio Sanz. Has it been updated? Totally automatically, that is. As you can see, I invented the phone number, I invented the whole name. I mean, this wasn't there. Ready? And how? See, we already have. Here's one. Register in our CRM. With the information. That one This individual has delivered the information. As you observed, the CRM is quite straightforward, primarily because we are storing the data. We are also collecting in the form name and surname, phone number, email address, and other details, the company summary, availability, and the area in whatever you need. Very simple help, okay? All right, as soon as possible. Can you explain what this is? Upon collection, an email notification is also dispatched. This person, I'm going to look for it. Electronic mail, otherwise known as email. And here we have the electronic mail. Do you see what I mean? Again, I say without. Absolutely no trap or cardboard box makes barely. A couple of minutes has been sent. Automatically send email including the information that we have picked up from this one. Potential client such as, you see, well, the elements, LL, mail. Well, I know, could be improved, could be formatted by example in HTML to make it look more beautiful. But hey, this is a simple example. What you see is that here. We're sending him the link to where I would need to schedule the appointment is provided. Meeting with us and, well, ours, contact details, etc., etc. Okay. Like I say, this one, information. This has been directly forwarded to antoniogenti.com. In this case, there would be warrant. Like this address, well, it doesn't exist. Well, in this case, during my attempt to complete the shipment, I encountered an error which occurred simply because this address me. I fabricated it, however. Assuming it existed, then there would be. Sent that a message just like this one you are watching here. Okay. And finally, as I say, there's this notification. What brings us to Poor Slack? In which, well, they warn us that, well, is there a new lead? Okay. With which I'm going to Slack to find him. And I'm already here on Slack. And as you can see on this general channel, as you can see, I got from just a couple of minutes ago, I have this notification that I have received a new lead. Who is Antonio Sanz? With the mail. What's wrong with us? Indicated, and the telephone number. With which now, well, from here I am. Well, I can follow up. I'm not going to lose to this possible lead. And as I say, I haven't even had to contact him, but rather I have told him what he has to do. As I say, next step for that person is to schedule the meeting with us. We are already aware and in the moment in that the reserve then. We talk to that person and we already have total control, either us or our team, to be able to eventually, if they qualify, then proceed. Be able to turn her into a customer of ours, okay, which, how do you see a very simple flow that, of course I know, could it become more complicated? A little more. What could it be? Adapt. But how do you see? Hence, something that doesn't take me too long. Well, I could make an automation. That, would it really be useful for anyone? Professional, especially also for coaches, are where I have concentrated my efforts, particularly this specific flow. And after seeing this flow, maybe you would, asking, hey, why? Hey, well, no, better me. I'd like this. Have it good? Well, if that is truly what you desire, I have good news for you, and yes. Would you like to have this? Slow. Feel free to take it if you wish. There are several requirements, and that is, can you get them? Consider liking, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with others. This video, with as many people as you know, then so much in you, scope, personal as professional. And can you leave me a comment, letting me know what are your preferences, maintain this momentum. What about me? I will reach out to you to ensure everything is in order. You can absolutely have this one too, flow. And what? Absolutely never lose again. A lead that you can keep track of them and what? Well, no possible losses there, sales or K. As I say, very, very simple. What do you have to do? Please, give it to him. Subscribe to this channel if not. Have you done it? Still, share this video with so many people as you can. And leave me a comment on this one. Video down. Simply letting me know, well, that you would like to have this flow, nothing more. Doesn't it cost you? Nothing, it helps me a lot. And I am completely sure of it. You can get big, provecho or K. I hope you like this one. Flow. Would you like to see more streams? Or do you have any very use case, concrete that I would like you to analyze? As always, I'm looking forward to seeing yours. Comments regarding this matter. It's what does the channel really do? It is genuinely intriguing that, record videos that be interesting for you and that you enjoy them and can take advantage of them. In the end, it's a win-win. With which, if you can think of anything that would you like to see, some new tool or whatever, you leave it below in the comments and so on. Me then, can I take it? Prepare. And see you in the next video.